Welcome back, collective. At the time that this timeless oracle reading is finding you, I want to invite you, if you aren't already, to take some nice deep breaths and do so however you feel intuitively guided throughout this reading and your day ahead. At the time that this message finds you, also synchronicities that this message is for you: 369, and also I've been getting 305, and 305 came again last night, last evening. The reason why we're being reminded, also another synchronicity is breathwork. If you've been guided to either practice breathwork at home, go to a breathwork class, like in whatever format you've connected with breathwork / deep intentional breathing / breathing techniques, pranayama, things of that nature, this message is for you. Spirit is guiding us to reconnect with and leverage the, what is the word you're giving me? It's like equilibrating, like using the breath to reconnect with equilibrium. Equilibrium is like a key word coming through. Equilibrium and harmony. Spirit is wanting us to leverage the breath, reconnect with the breath as we navigate essentially this moment of birthing the next version of ourselves, birthing and bringing into form the next batch of blessings that Spirit has for you, has for us in this now. Somewhere within the last week or so, I channeled and recorded a message that said, you are super pregnant with whatever your project, creation, manifestation, or manifestations, projects, and passions that are coming to and through in this now. And I feel as though Spirit was kind of connecting me with that message, however, saying we are further along in the pipeline if you are a part of that collective. And Spirit is guiding you to leverage the power of the breath right now, because you are pushing and releasing and birthing these projects and creations, allowing these children, whether literal or figurative, to come into form, to come into this reality, to come into the physical world. And I'm even feeling tightness in my throat as I channel this message, thus further requiring the slowing down and the deepening of the breath, and the use of the breath to keep the muscles relaxed and the proper canals and passages open for essentially transmission and flow and release and ease. Ooh, yeah. Clearing it out. Okay, so blockage removal. There's something about, because I've been feeling in the last few days also these flare-ups of stress, flare-ups of anxiety wanting to come up to the surface, and at times very much so doing so. And yet, there's also these moments of great progress, greater developments, things moving forward, stepping further into soul alignment, soul embodiment, soul purpose. So it's not as if it's all negative, all bad, or all heavy what's going on right now, yet it's like birth with contractions and these ebbs and flows where there's these periods of pain, these periods of big contraction. Yet as we breathe our way through it and push our way through it in balance, in harmony, because it's not about pushing the whole time, but it's not about avoiding the push either. Each push brings us further and further along with this birthing process, with letting out into the world what is seeking to be released. So essentially, if you're going through these contractions and these waves of pain release, pain expansion, pain progress, you're not losing it, you're not off kilter, you're not off balance, you're exactly where you're meant to be, and you're in this period of really coming into the physical, the more physical stages and steps of this birth, this rebirth, this release, this allowing into form, this next version of you and the blessings that accompany and sustain and found this next version of you. All right, please and thank you, angels. Can we get a card on the table? Thank you, as soon as we ask. Okay, Ariel really wants to be here. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. This is an invitation and a reminder to continue following up and following through with your intuition, your instincts, your divine guidance, your soul calling, and continue to hydrate. Not only because there's a lot of energy being processed and a lot going on with this activation, it's also very much to encourage you to keep using your throat chakra and expressing yourself, your truth, allowing out your artistry, your creativity. For those of you who really resonate with angels, and particularly angels are very close by, very close to you now, very much so helping you, guiding you, encouraging you. So please listen to your angels. Guardian angels are close. So also during these moments of contraction, your guardian angels, your loved ones are holding your hand. They are very much so helping you in this breathing process. You may even hear your guides or your ancestors' voices encouraging you to breathe. That's them assisting you and kind of midwifing you, being a supportive doula in this energetic birthing phase that you're in. So it's really important that you listen to the cues of your body and the callings of your intuition and not do too much, not force things, yet at the same token, don't avoid or ignore the need to push through in certain cases. This is very much about the finesse that comes through with birth, honestly. It's not a rigid rule of thumb. There's a lot of really paying attention to the right signs, synchronicities, cues, and signals of when is it time to push versus when is it time to breathe and to rest and just catch your breath. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got some more. We have Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Okay, I'm really feeling that last part of that energy. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. That's Astara and Merlina right now. So for a lot of y'all, you are moving very much so in new directions in regards to your projects, to the use of your time, your energy, your capacity. And Spirit is very much so encouraging, do not settle for less. Do not go backwards in regards to your worth or value. Do not lower your values or your standards. Trying to accommodate or people please. It's time to really be giving from a full cup, making sure your oxygen mask is on fully and securely before essentially putting yourself out there to help others. And before you make any big decisions or big moves, allow yourself to read over all of the fine details, go over all the contracts, have people that you trust, if it's applicable, review these things to make sure that it's aligned in your best interest in addition to the people that you may be coming into agreements and or contracts with, okay? Practice your due diligence. Not only logically, I also want you to really acknowledge your intuition and your feelings. Again, don't force the fit. Even if something sounds good but it's screaming no inside, then don't force it. And at the same token, if something is saying yes, yet there's this fear or this anxiety, yet you feel this great part of you, confirmation, calling you to say yes, please lean into that. Allow yourself to take the leap of faith in the new and more aligned direction. Okay, we had a whole spread pass out. I knew the star card was going to come through. The Nine of Pentacles is still here. And we have a Ten of Swords with a Death card. Okay. Wishes are coming true. Fulfillment is coming true. There is abundance. There's prosperity here. And there is a chance for you to really get what you want. Yet it's requiring you to very much so be in tune with your intuition, with your feelings, and go in the direction following your soul and your true north towards your fulfillment. That's what it takes and what it requires right now. Like basically, don't self-betray, don't backtrack on yourself, don't self-abandon, don't walk away from your intuition. There is going to feel some of this energy of the death and the endings, so allow yourself to be grieving this process. It is perfectly normal and okay if you feel a little bit insecure and uncertain at moments. This is oh, there it goes, trying to block it. This is a big leap of faith. This is a big record-skipping moment. Timeline shift. And things are going to be moving pretty quickly. Yet it's going to require you to continue to honor your faith and know when are the moments of pushing through the pain versus catching your breath and resting and keeping the faith that abundance, fulfillment, your dreams really coming true are unfolding in this now. So don't give up.